Hey everybody, I'm Scott Steehn. I'm the lead handicapper over at winnersandwhiners.com. Winnersandwhiners.com, the preeminent site, the number one site in the world for predictive sports analysis on each and every game going on in America every single day. Full write-ups, full capsules on every contest, regardless of sport. College basketball, NBA, college football, NFL, hockey. You can bet on it. You can bet we're writing about it over at winnersandwhiners.com. And of course, I do have my own premium plays if you are interested in getting even more plays from me. Love to have you on the team. I will put the link there in the description of the video, and just follow that and get yourself signed up if you so desire. All right, so let's take a look at this second game in the NFC Wild Card Sunday. So far on our standalone video picks, we are 2-0. We're looking to keep that hot streak going here on the NFC side. We did have the under in the Houston game yesterday, as well as the Tennessee Titans to take care of business there against the New England Patriots. So let's see if we can keep rocking and or rolling here as the Seattle Seahawks travel to the Cheesesteak City to take on the Eagles. Eagles are a 1.5-point favorite in this one. The total is 45. And tail of the tape, well, it goes a little something like this. The Eagles 11-5 straight up on the season, 7-7-2 against the number, and 8-7-1 to the over as far as totals go. While the Eagles are 9-7 as far as straight up goes, 7-9 against the number, and an even Steven 8-8 overs versus unders. Well, guys, this is the battle of the walking wounded of TIS. Two banged up teams battle there in the city of brotherly love. Philly is missing their top three wide receivers, plus, you know, tight end Zach Ertz has a broken rib and a lacerated kidney, but of course he's playing. Again, just another sign that these guys are way tougher than the rest of us. And we all know that Lamar Jackson is going to be the MVP, and deservedly so. But I'll tell you what Carson Wentz has done this season is nothing short of amazing. He is the first quarterback in NFL history to throw for 4,000 yards without a single receiver cracking the 500-yard mark. Think about that just for a minute. That is an impressive feat, and you do understand why it hasn't happened before. But you know what? He just keeps churning out the yards, whether it was Greg Ward, Deontay Burnett, Harold Carmichael, or the ghost of Tommy McDonald. Wentz just kept throwing the ball. At running back, well, they're just about as banged up. They lost Corey Clement, as well as the greatest K-State Wildcat of all time, Darren Sproles, as he finally got tired of fighting injuries and retired in the middle of the season. And, of course, they've also lost key pieces on defense, including Malik Jackson, fantastic linebacker, and Ronald Darby back there from the defensive backfield. And just for fun, in this one, well, they're also going to be missing their right tackle, Lane Johnson. But Seattle, well, friends, they have their own injury problems, especially at the running back position. Now, the good news is they do have Marshawn Lynch and Robert Turbin in the backfield. The bad news, it's not 2012, and both of these guys 2 weeks ago were out of football. So, yeah, good luck. Russell Wilson, well, Russ has had a great season, but after starting the season with 22 TDs and just one pick in his first 9 games, he's struggled lately, just thrown 9 touchdown passes and 4 INTs over his last 7 contests. But even more troubling for this team are their struggles on defense. Man, they're giving up an average of 388 yards per game over their last 7, and that includes 144 rushing yards per contest. That is not getting it done at all. You know, the middle of the season, the Eagles, you know, they lost 3 straight, including one to Seattle where they turned the ball over 5 times, and they looked to be all but done. But they rallied against their littermates there in the NFC East. They went 4-0 to close the season. Obviously, they weren't great, and their competition wasn't fantastic, but as good football teams do, they did what they needed to do to get the job done. The defense, well, they did a nice job. They gave up just gave up 400 yards just once in their last 9 games, and the offense did enough. Wentz spread the ball around to whoever happened to be playing wide receiver that week, and the running game really picked up the pace, averaging 148.5 yards per game. I think we're going to have the same scenario setting up today. I think the Eagles' offense is going to take advantage of a porous Seattle defense and win the time of possession battle. Rookie 6th-round pick, Travis Homer, well, he had a nice game last week for the Seahawks. And, you know, beast mode coming back and all that, that's a great story. But it's not going to be enough to keep the pressure off of Russ. It's not going to be enough to make Philadelphia sell out to stop the run. Seattle, well, they've done well on the road this season. I'm sure you know that. They've gone 7-1 on the year, including, like I said, beating Philadelphia in Week 12. But even that game, it did come with question marks as the Eagles, like I mentioned, turned the ball over 5 times, yet Seattle scored just 17 points to win that one by 8. I think this game plays out similarly, except for the 5 turnovers. You know, under Doug Peterson, the Eagles have turned into a pretty good postseason squad, including winning the Super Bowl. The motto of this team should be doing just enough, and I think that's exactly what happens today. Give me the Eagles at the short price, minus the 1.5. So let's get down on the Philadelphia Eagles, minus 1 in the hook. At the end of this contest, you guys can join me. We will pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, everybody, thanks very much for watching today. Good luck on all of your plays. Again, one more time, if you would be so kind, give us the thumbs up for the video. Subscribe to our channel if you are so inclined, and we will see you next time. Take care.